Yes, Etsy people, I'm not gatekeeping now. I'm going to give you the source. I'm going to give you a 3-step solution to creating a bestseller to sell on Etsy. And like I said, I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to give you, it's so simple as well, a simple 3-step process that you can do to actually make the sales. And listen, as soon as the video's finished, go and do it quickly because you ain't got time. Q4 is coming up and all sorts of madness is happening. But listen, before I do this, as usual, if you love digital products, you love Etsy, you love selling online, you love AI, you love all of that good stuff, then remember, please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you can get more of my videos in your feed. And guys, this 3-step tutorial is absolute fire. So just stay right to the end so you can understand the full process so you can actually go on Etsy and start listing up. And for those of you that are really new to digital products and AI, welcome. My name's AJ. I got a whole bank of videos, tutorials on my YouTube channel. So please do spend some time, do check them out. I'm sure you're going to find some value. Now, let's get into this madness. Now, check it. I'm on Etsy as per usual. I'm going to break this down so quickly. So look at this. Now, what you need to do is you need these 2 tools at least to start off with. Make sure you got Everbee. Now you'll see the link in my description and you can try it out for free. This is your go-to research SEO tool. It's the one that's going to inform you and tell you what is selling right now. So the first part of what we need to do is we need to go and do our research, right? So you need to go to Etsy and you need to type something in. So let's say I want to do some design, some clip arts, right? Which I've done hundreds of videos on. Do check them out on the channel. But let's say I want to go for something specific. And remember, you do need to be specific when you are selling on Etsy. So if I'm going to try and say animals, go into something specific, like in this case, teddies, right? So I've typed in teddy, PNG, being the PNG is the format for the digital product so that it can, I'm being specific in terms of what type of teddy design I want. So it's giving up the results. Now, what you can do is Etsy will tell you what's selling right now when you can see bestseller at the top corner or popular now, right? These are 2 indicators that will tell you if something is selling well. Okay, that's without the tool that I'm going to tell you about. Now, if you do get Everbee, you'll see that you can hook it up to your platform and you'll see that Everbee is hooked up here now. Right now, I haven't connected the shop, but I've hooked up Everbee onto Etsy so that it can start reading the data and start seeing what's happening onto the Etsy pages. For example, it will tell you how many sales it's making, how many conversions, how many favorites, and so on. So Everbee is hooked up right now. And you can see I can actually look at lots of different tools within it. But I don't need to do that because Everbee is already gathering data on the screen. So when I actually scroll down, you'll see, for example, that these 2, the popular now and bestseller, they truly are good sellers, right? So Etsy's identified them correctly. Why? Because Everbee has given me some data, and here's the data. These are 2-month-old listings that are already making very good sales. Look, 51 sales and 68 sales, right? So these are selling well and Etsy's identified them. So that is actually correct. Okay, I might look at other listings and they may not be selling so well. For example, this one, these kind of teddy bears are not doing too well, and you can see that they're not selling their 4-month-old listings. So obviously I've got a good indication now. Obviously I would probably do a bit of a longer research, but for the purpose of this video, I just wanted to give you some really good tips and hints about what to look out for. Now remember, I always like to use data, real data, and this is why Everbee is so useful, because it gives you the actual numbers and the stats. Now what I'll probably do is I'll go into one of these because obviously it's quite interesting, right? So let's click one of these that we might design for. So let's click this one. Okay, so I've just clicked into this listing that's doing really well, and you can tell, look, it's a bestseller, really good. It's in demand. You can see it's got a sale on it, right? Which is always really good indicator. Now I'm looking at the listing. Now, what's telling me that what's helping it work is that it's being even more specific. So it's not just a teddy, it's blue teddy. So I presume this might be for baby boys, possibly. Doesn't have to be, but these are blue baby teddies. this. And this has given me an idea that this could be something that people look out for. Now, again, I'm going to use Everbee to give me some more information. So I'm going to click analyze the listing, and I'm going to just do a bit more investigation, I call it, right? Now, firstly, this listing's making $356. One listing, guys, for 2-month old. And that is very, very good. I mean, imagine you got 10 of these that are doing the same sort of work. We're talking over $3,000. That would be fabuloso. So very good indication. Now, what I like to do is I'll go down further and I'll start looking at some of the tags that this seller's using. Now, immediately, which is what I thought, is they've got some decent tags because there's some amber. But what's really good is it's got a blue teddy clipper, which is actually green, which means that there's not a lot of competition. So actually selling blue, specifically teddy bears, clip arts, is a good one to go for, right? Now listen, nobody on YouTube can guarantee you sales. Nobody. But if you do the right things by doing the right research and doing quality designs, then you have a fantastic chance of selling well. But the foundation of selling is having some really good research. And this is where Everbee comes in. And this is why I like to tick boxes. For example, check in to see if it's a bestseller or popular now. Box ticked. Check in to make sure that it's in demand. Box ticked. Check in to make sure that they've got some good sales. Box ticked. Check in to make sure they've got some low competition keywords. Box ticked. And this is what you do, guys. And then you study the listing. So I can see that this has got 35 PNGs because people like value. It's always good to sell in good sets, good set amounts, especially for clip arts. And then I'll start looking at the designs so I can see what types of images they've got and it's in what style. So I can see that the is a watercolory style, really cool, really nice. It's got different images of a teddy camping, fishing, hot air balloon, one fishing, one camping, and it's about studying the kind of images also that it's got rocking chair. Look at that. That is cute with that blue flavors. So study the design, understand why it's a bestseller because people loving this for some reason, right? It's a bundle, a big bundle. So what I would like to do is I would then say to myself, okay, can we recreate something that is similar to this? Obviously original and unique, but has the similar traits of something that is selling. And guys, this is what it's about. It's understanding what's selling, what's working, and trying to create your own version of this. Obviously getting all the tips and hints and using it as a sort of benchmark, using it as a sort of way of helping you create your own. So now that we've done our research, we've established what we're going to be designing. And one more tip I'll give you guys is that you got to list up on a regular basis. There's no point in having 100 listings and expecting miracles. No, it doesn't work like that. You got to keep listing. List up. I would say at least get to 1,000 and then start looking and saying what's going on. If you create quality designs and list them up, then you will sell quickly. Now, let's get into the designing bit. This is my process for the design. So I'm going to jump on ChatGPT as I always do on this channel. And then I'm going to go to my second tool after that, right? Remember, all the links are below for what I use. So do check them out. Let's go. Okay, guys, I'm on ChatGPT and I use ChatGPT all the time. Do check out my videos, my tutorials. It's very, very useful. Now, I'm going to ask it to create a very detailed prompt to create a teddy bear clip art PNG in a watercolor style, right? The teddy bear should be brown, sitting in a blue toy airplane. And I've been quite specific, right? I'm choosing one type of design. And then I'm actually going to create different designs after this. And I'll show you how to do this sort of set of designs, right? Remember, this will be sold on Etsy. Please provide me a highly detailed prompt which I can use to produce an image on Nano Banana. Now, listen, I'm actually going to use a platform called Kittl, right? It's fantastic. And within Kittl, they've got different models like, Nano Banana, which is amazing. And I've done a video on it. So these are design models that Kittl has inside it. I'll get into this. Just kind of bear with me. I need to also say, make sure you only use 1,000 characters max, okay? And then submit. And I'll tell you why later. I'll tell you now. When I use Kittl, you can only use 1,000 characters as a maximum. Okay, so here we go. We've created very quickly, actually, a prompt. Watercolor clip art of an adorable brown teddy bear sitting in a vintage blue toy airplane. The teddy bear should have a soft plush texture and visible. Beautiful. Lots of detail. Very cool. Look at that. Evoking warmth and nostalgia. I mean, ChatGPT, honestly, you are the one because the way you talk, oh God, I love the way ChatGPT talks, It's so cool. Anyways, sometimes ChatGPT can get rude though, but this is good. Anyway, copy. Go to copy. Now I've got my prompt. I'm going to go to my next tool, which is called Kittl, right? So this is the design element. Check this out. So guys, I'm on Kittl, right? Kittl is my go-to platform. Just kind of show you very quickly. This is Kittl, right? It create anything from trending designs to really cool t-shirt designs. The quality of Kittl is undeniable. It's absolutely amazing. And it's got really fantastic, really cool plans, very affordable plans, by the way. And in fact, you can get 25% off with my promo code. The link is below. So if you're happy with this and if you're interested, do check it out. But let me just show you what it can do first before you get into this. Okay, once I've logged in, then I'm inside Kittl right now, right? So I'm going to go to new project. It's in the top corner, right? Click new project. Okay, now that I'm inside and it's just asking me what size I want. What's really good about Kittl, you can do various sizes. Obviously here you can choose the exact size you want, especially if you're doing clip arts, the exact size that you need. This is the beauty about Kittl. Not only will it design, it can edit stuff for you. It can upscale for you. You can get the right format for you, the right size for you, the right DPI for you. Is crazy. It's really good. So DPI, I'm going to go 300 because that's a really good, very strong, good quality DPI. Keep the size standard. I can make it, a bit bigger, 4000 by 4000 possibly. I might just do 4000 by 4000 for the sake of this video, right? And then pixels and then go to create, right? Boom, ready to go. Here we go. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with all the features, but it's got crazy features, right? Now, remember that prompt that I copied, right? So what I'm going to do is on the side, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here. All right, Kittl AI. So I'm going to click Kittl AI. And then what you'll see is you can actually use this prompt to create a design, right? Now, what you see is there's a model called Nano Banana. There's a massive hype with this. This is Google's model. And so Kittl have this model, design model inside it. Now, there's also other models. So if I click here, you got Ideogram, you got Seedream, you got ChatGPT, you got Flux, you got various models that are really, really cool. Google Imagen also is in there. So yeah, lots, right? Really good models. But I'm going to go with Nano Banana because that is really doing fantastic things. Quality is amazing right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that really detailed Blue Teddy prompt, which I created. So I'm going to click paste and you can see perfectly fits within the characters. So I'm going to go to generate. Click generate. Now, the speed is amazing. It should be about 15 seconds to produce the design. Other models can take longer. Look at this, guys. Guys, please, look at this. Look at this. Now, because I asked it to do it on a transparent background, it gave me that sort of transparent looking background. But let me just get rid of the background for a second. If I go on the side, you got lots of things here, like upscaling it, making sure the quality is really good, ready to sell. You can remove the background. I'll just click remove background very quickly. Right, there you go, guys. But let me tell you something about how amazing this looks. This looks exactly how I want it. Now, what's really nice about it is very different to the other one, the example I showed you. However, it has that same vintage watercolory style which it maintains, but in an original way, which is absolutely perfect, because if people like to buy that style, then they're likely to buy this. Now, you might be asking me, yeah, but you just did like one design and the other guy had like 35 PNGs. Well, check this out, because this is gonna blow your mind. Look at this. Go to artboard, just click artboard at the top. I clicked it, and then this is called flows, Kittl flows. What I'm going to show you is how you can create other designs in a similar style but with different things. Now, do you remember I showed you with the blue teddies how you got the fishing teddy, you got a camping teddy, you got the hot air balloon teddy? Look at this. Look what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to click this little arrow on the side so I can connect the last design, right? It's going to keep the same style. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to say have the teddy bear in a hot air balloon, because that was obviously a really, remember, we're doing different variations of this design. Hopefully it's going to keep it consistent in terms of style, right? With a white background. Okay, you probably don't even have to add that. It'll understand exactly what's going to create, but I just added it anyway. You got Nano Banana working on it again. Same model, 15 seconds. Let's go. So obviously, hopefully, it's going to create a consistent style. So it's hopefully understands now what to do. But let's just see. This is crazy, guys. Now let me zoom in so you can see it. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Look at the style. It's kept the same style as the last one. Now, obviously, I can even make it bigger, change the sizing. Really nice. Now, I want to do another one. Okay, so I'll click the arrow again. So I want a different one. I'm going to say, show the teddy bear fishing in a white background. Let's have a look. Generate that. Let's see what it does. Guys, look at this. Look how cool this looks. Oh my god, look at it. It's so cute. Right? And then now I'm gonna do it again. Okay, another artboard. I wanna say have the teddy bear in a blue toy racing car. Generate. Let's try that one. Okay, guys, now you just tell me honestly, what do you think? Isn't this absolutely amazing? Now, that is it. All you have to do is produce variations, knowing what the style is. You can see it's producing exactly the consistent style across all the designs. And then all you need to do, what's really amazing about Kittl is that you have the quality here. All you need to do is when you want to actually, export your designs. So all we need to do now is just click on the actual smartboard, say convert to image. So you got your image, and then just double check all your information, what the sizing you want. You want to upscale it, you want to remove anything else, background, and then you can just literally download it. Once you've done all of that, you just go up to here, export. Obviously, it's going to be a PNG in this case. You can optimize the quality. Got the 300 DPI. You got everything that you want to actually upload this on Etsy in terms of great quality. And then you just click download. And that is it, guys. This is how you do it. Like I said, I'm not gatekeeping anymore. Go and do this, guys. So remember, check out Kittl. Got 25% off the plans. Check out Everbee. The link is also below. You can try it out for free. And if you did like this video, remember to hit the like, subscribe, and smash the notification bell so you can get more of my videos in your feed. And do check out my Stan store. I got some freebies in there too. See you on the next one.